streets of distress.
She laughing at?
She wild. I don't know.
She's a wild girl, bro. I don't know why she laughing like that, bro.
I think I understand.
I don't know.
She's
Help me understand. Help me understand.
Because she's laughing because hi.
Oh, we recording.
She been over there rolling, bro.
She on her rolling. I still don't know why she laughing like that.
Cause she already figured that. Hey, this is amazing. This is brilliant. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the SHAG Podcast, where we play video games and anime. As clear as my brother been sitting here playing, you know. But for real, welcome to the SHAG Podcast. Ivy's over there dying,
bro. Like she did.
Oh man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Episode 15.
1-5.
We are here.
I thought it was 14.
15. 14 was last time.
Oh, so, okay.
We was there.
Jesus.
I don't know what's going on, bro.
This is beautiful.
This is beautiful, bro. Like
This
we
is
out
beautiful.
here.
Yeah.
It's all good. Yeah.
No, look, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Silent Heroes Anime and Gaming Podcast, where we love video games and we play video games. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? The purpose of us being here today is to talk about, you know, video games and our passion for video games. And the mission is to highlight video games as a positive hobby for people to, you know, hang out with their buddies, have opportunities. Stop laughing.
Go ahead.
Finish, oh my God, this is beautiful. You good? This is beautiful. Build relationships, find new career paths, and take a break from the crazy world outside. So, with that being said, it's your boy Scrappy BHZ, live and in effect in the building.
Executive producer.
We are going crazy in this thing. We made it to episode 15. I'm joined by my amazing co-hosts.
I'm Ivy. I can't stop laughing. Oh, Jesus.
Hey, man, Dante.
Oh,
I'm just here to do my job, bro. I'm just here to do my job, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yo, this is beautiful.
Beautiful.
We got another amazing pack show. Amazing show. We going into the Thanksgiving week, you know what I'm saying? It's been kind of a quiet week news wise, but we got some great stuff, some bangers. 3 topics as usual. We're gonna run down, talk about some Nintendo Switch rumors and what we know about Nintendo Switch. We're also gonna do a little bit of talking about Last of Us 2 remake. It's finally been confirmed. I'm excited to talk about that. That's going to be a fun conversation. And then we're going to round it out talking about KOTOR or a little bit of nerd stuff. You know, of course, we gotta get nerdy.
The
Star Wars
pod is nerdy.
Of course, but you know, I'm French, bro. You know, I'm nerd, bro. Like I'm like I be dibbling dabbling everywhere. Like I'm all over the place, bro. But anyway,
yes,
KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic, that remake is got some problems, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna end off the conversation talking about that. But before we get to all that beautiful stuff, because that's gonna be amazing conversations.
Amazing.
What is everybody watching? What is everybody playing? And I got to get my list together right here because I didn't even prepare this. So,
so listen, right? So that's some good news and some bad news. But first, what I've been watching, absolutely nothing. So boom, good news.
Bam.
I've played or I am playing Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
At the beginning of this episode.
For me.
Yep. Hey!
Come on, round of applause for me. So, man, I bought this just on a whim for me and my kid. And we've dived deep, bro. Like that game is so fun. My nieces and nephews was here too, so we got the 4-player co-op going, and it is a blast. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Even if you're just playing it by yourself, it's still a blast. But with co-op, local co-op, online, it is amazing. Amazing. So if y'all was skeptical on it, I don't see why. It's just Mario, but like the mechanics are different.
So they put a nice little twist to it.
Yeah, they put a nice little twist to it. It's more how should I say? More abilities that you can have in this game. You know, you got the fire flower, but now you have a bubble flower. You can turn into an elephant. I'm pretty sure you've seen that.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah,
you can turn into the elephant. But when you turn to the elephant, all the tubes that's in the level start squirting out water. Pause. Whoa. But so they start squirting out water, and as the elephant, you just suck the water up again. Pause. And you just fling the water everywhere, and the water hits the ground, sprouts up flowers, and you get coins, and you can defeat enemies like that. And there's these things called wonder seeds. Yeah, these things called wonder seeds, and I'm pretty sure you saw that in the trailers where you get the wonder seed, and the level starts warping, and things just started going everywhere, and like all that. And then you have these mini levels too to get these things called badges, and badges are just extra abilities where like for instance, we just finished this one that we could do a long jump if we hold the jump button, where like we jump higher and farther. So Mario jumps and he gets the whale in his arms and stuff like that. So you do those challenges, you get those badges, and like you have many to choose from. We just got like 4 right now, but you have a lot to choose from, and you can pick them at the beginning of every level that you go to. So it makes it fun. Makes the gameplay different. It's really fun. I really encourage everybody to get it.
So you mostly play local, I guess. How did you feel about the were there online people in ghost form like running about? And
you can choose that because there's no online component like at the beginning, like in the menu.
Yep.
So you do that during the level select, where you just running around going to which level you want to go to. And there's this thing where you can just go there, and you can do the online play, and you can either do the ghost thing, or you can create a private room and do just you and your friends.
Yeah,
but it still be the ghost thing. It still be the ghost thing, and I get that was weird.
But see, that was weird, and that was my biggest like knock against it. That was probably the biggest reason why I didn't really go into it. But on the flip side, I understand why they did that, because then you don't have to worry about like lags as far as like network and timing and stuff like that. Like a game like Super Mario will be kind of tough to get the timing exactly right from like a internet co-op standpoint. There's going to be some delays, but that's also because they running on old hardware as well.
Old hardware,
so like that's the limitations of what that's basically what we're seeing. That's why I'm just like, but we gonna get there.
But
it looks amazing.
It's still a good game.
Question, and this is the last thing because I don't want to belabor this.
Yeah.
Is it Game of the Year worthy? Do you think it deserves to be on the list of Game of the Year?
Me
from what you played,
from what I played, me personally, in the Game of the Year category specifically, no.
Whoa. Okay.
No. It doesn't need to be up there. I would swap that for Hogwarts in a heartbeat.
Wow, Hogwarts.
Yeah, because that was a heavy hitter this year, and I still don't. I was listening back to our last episode, and I'm asking myself the question on the screen, and I'm like, bro, I don't know. Like, how did that happen? How did that happen? But yeah, I would easily misplace this. But this is no knock on the game. No knock on the game at all. Like, the game is super fun for all ages.
Yeah.
For all ages. It is super fun. And I highly, highly recommend either the online co-op or the local co-op. Like, it is still a blast. It's still a blast. But does it need to be up there with Baldur's Gate?
That's where I'm just like what?
I like even Tears of the Kingdom. Like,
what?
It doesn't need to be up there. It doesn't.
But
we're
gonna have that conversation.
Listen.
It's gonna be fun.
Listen to the last episode.
Ivy, what you been watching? What you been playing? Have you had a chance to watch anything?
I haven't watched anything. But I have been playing my Switch, and I've been playing. I finished Forgotten, and I finished that.
Okay.
And I'm still playing Marvel Legos, the second one.
Okay. I bet that's fun.
Good games. Those are good games.
I bet that's so fun.
Yeah, that's it.
Those are great
And
games.
I've been reading, so that's about it.
Manga.
What you been reading?
Okay. So
you been on Webtoons again?
Let's go.
Yeah, I go between Webtoon and Manta.
Okay.
That's another good one. So I did
Let me pull up Manta.
Webtoon, so I'm gonna do Manta. I'm reading a lot on that one. So I read one. It's called "When the Flowers Bloom." It's a love story from decades ago, and it's basically like this emperor. His son had a prophecy, and he got to stay away from. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I read that one. The oak under the tree or whatever, under the oak tree. But that one's a good one, but that one's kind of not for little kids. But anyway.
No, this stuff is for little kids.
Yeah,
probably not.
When the flowers bloom, prophecy. Dad tries to keep son away from the prophecy, but the prophecy ends up still coming true. And and then it ends up sad at the end. It's really sad.
Oh man!
But I finished that one.
Is there superpowers? Is there any powers to help him stop the world from ending?
Powers.
Jesus. Okay, I'm sorry.
No prophecy, no powers.
Like, what is that?
There's no powers.
Okay.
Sorry. Another one is The Golden Light of Dawn. It's about that one got superpowers. That one has superpowers.
Okay.
I'm searching for it.
Okay, and it's like once some people die, they get transferred to another world. And some of them become part of a society, a group of people that slays demons.
That sounds like Yu Hakusho. Continue. Continue.
And there's a group of people that's like causing these demons and causing people to like believe in the devil.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So like they're saying the devil is like the true God, and it's crazy. It's crazy.
That's wild. That's
crazy. They're looking for,
that's wild.
Yeah, and they're looking for the chosen child, golden child, basically.
The Antichrist.
But there's two of them. So it's the Antichrist, and then there's the real one.
Yeah, that's some
so it's like.
And what is this called?
It's called The Golden Light of Dawn.
Jeez.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
And you can only read it. You can't watch it anywhere.
You can only read it.
Wow. So y'all, look, there's some stories out there.
There's some stories out there, man.
There's some stories out there.
There's some serious storytelling going on out there.
And I guess I'll just give y'all one more. The Lady Alchemist. That one got powers too.
Let's go.
That one got powers too. So, it tells a small town girl that's an alchemist, and something ends up happening to where she had to change straw hay into gold. But the only way she can do that, the only way she could make that happen was by a magician. Now, the magicians in that world are bad people. They're bad. They're the bad guys. So the magician made a deal with her saying like, okay, well, I want a new body. If you can make me a new body, then, you know what I'm saying, I can make this hay into gold for you. And then you can get into this school and become famous and all that stuff. So, but she got to have a baby with somebody.
That's what I was waiting for the ball to drop.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the ball to drop. But I want to say something real quick.
Go for it.
From the last three that you named, I don't know if y'all know this about webtoons or like web comics, but the art in these manhwas, these web comics and stuff
amazing.
Are fire.
It's really good.
They're fire.
Like, and in full color. Like Japanese manga we know traditionally is just black and white.
Black and white, yeah.
I don't like that.
Oh, but this stuff is fully colored?
Fully colored.
Fully covered, yes.
Oh,
fully
wow.
Colored.
Now
that
piques my interest.
Yeah, and the art is
they
really
nice.
good. Okay, one last question before we go.
Go for it.
How do you prefer to read your webtoons? Because me, I just do like the long page where I can just scroll endlessly. Like, or do you go like?
I do up and down.
Okay. Because that's kind of what I do. Like a lot of people do like the swipe, but for each page, I just like just give me the continuous scroll. The continuous scroll where just the whole chapter. The whole chapter is there. I just scroll and read. But yeah, okay. Sorry about that.
Wow, so y'all. There's stories not only to watch, but to read as well. So get out there, watch these mangas before it becomes anime. So
you can be hip. And
so you can be hip and
look
know
down
about
on everybody.
the stuff. Yeah, so you can turn your nose up and be like, I knew the end of that story 3 years ago, 5 years ago. Yeah. But anyway, what I've been watching, I've been playing. I watched Blue Eye Samurai. I watched the first episode of that, bro, and it is amazing so far. It is amazing. My question is always, is there superpowers? And there's no superpowers. But
I thought it was. Oh no, I listened back on that episode. I thought it was, but there are certain stories that for me, I can like this puts me in the mindset of a Ninja Scrolls. You know what I'm saying? Where the story is so classic and timeless in the way that they trying to present it to where or Rurouni Kenshin, I understand the impact of what all they delivering, even without a superpower. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's done so beautifully. Some of those fight scenes, at least in the first episode, and I've only watched one episode, some of them fight scenes are just like, oh, okay, this is crazy. This is insane.
This is crazy. It's not just your usual like
these are samurai blades and like
it's
very, very well choreographed.
It's very well choreographed. Amazingly choreographed. And I mean, if the rest of the season keeps up with this episode 1, I'm in for a treat. What I've been playing and hold on, before I go, people have been saying that this might be anime of the year. I don't know enough to say that. I haven't watched enough to say that, but I'm seeing posts of people saying like, is this potentially Anime of the year? I don't know. We'll have that conversation. That'll be another future episode. I can't wait to talk about that. But I've been playing Baldur's Gate. That's what's up on the screen right now. I got that Baldur's Gate bug. You know what I'm saying? So I've been playing that shit. I mean, I'm sorry. I've been playing Baldur's Gate. I've also been playing Halo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Come on, man. Master Chief, baby.
I've been playing a little bit of Halo in and out. But nah. Baldur's Gate, I got the Baldur's Gate bug, so I've been diving heavily into Baldur's Gate. Game of the year. But anyway, we got a lot of topics to talk about. Brother Dante, take us away on the first journey, brother.
Listen, man. Listen. All right. So, when I bought Super Mario Brothers Wonder, I just went down like the Nintendo Switch like rabbit hole of like I almost bought a Nintendo Switch OLED. Like that's how far down I went. I didn't because I'm trying to get that 5 first. But man, I went down the Nintendo Switch rabbit hole, though, and bro, I came up on this article. And video of the Nintendo Switch 2 or Nintendo Switch Pro. And bro, when I tell you Nintendo, I think they're trying to like silence the naysayers of like me and you of saying like, bro, the hardware is old. It's not, you know what I mean? It's yada yada yada.
What makes you say that? What are they coming with? What it was?
All right. So all these are rumors.
Okay.
And some of these are patent. But as you know, the companies that patent things, they just do it just in case.
You're right. That don't mean that it's gonna be.
That don't mean nothing official. It's just it's just in case.
So those are disclaimers. Those are
disclaimers. Yeah.
Everybody that's listening. Those are Yeah.
So one thing that I found super interesting is that they want to make this into a kind of like the Switch design now, but like a DS model. So it's gonna flip. It's gonna be a dual screen. So it's gonna flip up. But also, that screen is gonna be detachable. So with the Joy-Cons being detachable. So say if like
so this is an Autobot.
Like
a transformer.
Transformer, right? So now, like I said, completely speculation. You're gonna detach that screen, give it to somebody, give them a Joy-Con. So instead of looking on your screen, they have their own screen.
I know you lying.
Now, like I said, I don't know how true this is, but I thought it was super interesting. I thought it was super interesting because I was like,
co-op on the go.
Like real talk.
Legit.
Real talk. And so the design of it is looking like, okay, because how it looks is it's a slightly thicker version of the Switch that we know now.
Okay.
And the screen is gonna fold down on it. So there's gonna be like holes for the thumbsticks on the sides of the second screen. So when you fold it down, there's your screen right there, and you have access to your thumbsticks, right?
Yeah.
And then when you wanna play multiplayer, like, okay, you wanna get in on Smash right here, right now? Flip it up, detach it. Here you go. Let's do it. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So
wow.
Okay, I can dig that.
Yeah. So I thought that was super interesting.
But I wouldn't put it past Nintendo to do something like that because
they want to like you said, they want to focus on being innovative.
Yes, bro. Nintendo, they take existing technology and they find a way to kind of flip it on its head and to do something different with cheap technology that, you know what I'm saying, nobody else is willing to do, and they normally out innovate other people, and they create their own lane. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like this for real.
That would, to me, bro, that would be so dope and so awesome. Because y'all have already conquered the gaming on the go thing.
Now let's just introduce your friend and make that fun.
Like, come on.
So I can imagine people like on the train playing a co-op game together. Like, hey, you wanna?
Bro, you can play with complete strangers.
Like just out
and about. And then the thing is, like, the scenario that I'm picturing in my head is like, okay, you're on the plane with your family.
Oh,
your kids start wilding, or your kid start wilding. Like, you know what? Let me pull this John out. Here, you get that. You get this screen. I get this, and we playing Super Mario Brothers Wonder 2. You know what I'm saying? There. Like, bro, we getting it in. Like, I don't have to just give you the entire thing and me be without, because it's still mine. I still want to play it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Or
so
if you got multiple kids.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, both of y'all can go and play together and have fun together instead of one person hogging the screen or whatever.
All that, which was like growing pains, because like the older brother or sister or
that's
older
who
sibling,
got
that's who got it. That's who got the main thing. So you just had to either sit there and watch over their shoulder and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So just that little inconvenience is solved. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm cool. And honestly, I hope this happens.
Really?
So another thing is going to be an OLED panel. Now, it's going to be a bigger OLED panel. So, but with 60 hertz display, with a 60 hertz display. So, imagine the games that you're seeing now running at 60, bro. Like running at full 60 FPS, like not full, but a smooth 60 FPS. I wouldn't be mad. I ain't mad at it.
And they're gonna be able to guarantee a smooth 60 frames.
No, what? Not now. Now, just you saying guarantee? This is all just a spec sheet.
Okay.
This is all just a spec sheet.
I'm just saying, some games on the Xbox 360, Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 don't guarantee, especially the Series X.
Yeah,
it's a lot of 30 frame per second games.
Yeah, and with it being a handheld,
it's like 60 frames. That's meaty.
That's
but it's possible because I think the Asus is doing that. The Rogue Ally is doing 60 frames. If I'm not mistaken.
And the new OLED Steam Deck is doing it too.
Yeah. So it's possible.
It's not outside the realm of possibility. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with the display being that beefy and meaty, and with their promise of 60, let's talk about the specs, like the inside.
Let's do it. Yes.
The inside of it. So, hold on. I had this. Oh crap. Okay, gotta find it again. God dang it. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Oh, sorry. Bam. There it is. Now, they're saying that we can expect Nintendo to stick with the system on a chip from NVIDIA.
Okay.
Likely some next generation take on the aged Tegra X1 chip found in the current Switch. So that's the current Switch chip right now, is the Tegra X1.
Yeah, that ain't promising. You telling me we're using the same chip, just a souped up version?
That's a souped up version of that.
Ooh.
But this is an article from our Tom's Guide. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, this is an article from Tom'sGuide.com.
What graphics card they using? What they talking about?
The page.
That was the Tiguan.
Like,
Or was that
yeah,
the
that's the one.
processor?
That's the one that's currently that they currently have right now is the Tegra X1. So what they're saying is they want it to be from no, it is from Nvidia,
Yeah,
but they want a more beefed up version of that.
yeah.
So, but my thing is with the stuff like the Valve Steam Deck using AMDs, like, why not just use an AMD? But that stuff is expensive. So, and you talking about with dual screens and them being innovative,
But
that could take that possible 350 to 400 to about 5 to 6. And with that price jump, would people be excited to buy that?
I don't know. I mean, 5 to 6, and then when you telling me 500, I would go on the bottom side because that's what the next gen currently is priced at. So $500 for that, honestly, unless you're delivering the quality of a Series X or Series S, you gotta. That's where it goes back to. They have to justify that.
They have to justify that, and
with the first
also,
party with software, they have to justify it with saying, "Look, we're going to give you the Ultra Max Tears of the Kingdom with all the extra features and the textures and blah blah blah." You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give you the Ultra Max, and I'm just saying Ultra Max, but
yeah, because like that's the jargon that companies
you know
use.
what I'm saying? We give you the Ultra Max, right? Yeah,
right.
We give you the Ultra Max, Super Mario Plus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we give you all of that.
Right.
Where it's souped up, we give you the Ultra Max, Metroid Dread, the Ultra Max. We touch and finish all them things, but that's where they gotta deliver on that part to make to justify it.
To justify that, and they got the innovation down pat, but they're gonna really have to sell it.
And what sells it is the games. Because at the end of the day, we gotta have the games, baby.
So
bring me the games.
So, and also, they want one of the rumors is that they want to improve Wi-Fi connectivity.
Man.
So, and Bluetooth functionality. How come this? How come this junk don't have it? I don't know.
But they got it though. They just unlocked it. They got a firmware update. You got it. Bluetooth on your Switch. I'm not lying to you.
I use my Bluetooth on my Switch.
There's Bluetooth now on Switch. They just didn't. It was always there.
I just booted this jump back up. So like, hey.
But nah, bro.
That's news to me. But
see, no, that's a great example of Nintendo. They had a Bluetooth adapter in their joint the whole time.
Right.
The whole time, bro. That's a piece of hardware, G. And they say, you know what?
Like, nah.
We ain't gonna let them use that, son. They don't need that. We gonna wait till year 7, year 8. And then flip the switch and say, look, literally you can use Bluetooth. Literally. I'm not making this up, bro. Because they can't that's hardware, bro.
Wow.
You can go to your settings. You can use Bluetooth. So, sorry.
I'm not gonna do it now, but like, yeah, I'm gonna definitely try it out because I do got some earbuds.
It's good too.
Yeah, cool.
Bluetooth works.
So I don't want to get too technical with it. I just wanted to just get what I thought was interesting about it, especially with the chip, bro, because that like a beefed up version of what you already have, and that's not even much. So I'm like, are you even like where you even that was a head for me. So
so the rumor that I heard was that it was gonna be on par with Xbox One and PlayStation 4 hardware, because I mean the Nintendo Switch is not like it doesn't deliver to those levels. It doesn't. And that's just a good example of like how far behind the Switch is. So they're like a generation and a half, really 2 generations behind.
Yes.
So if they were to come out with something, but that's where I could see them using innovation to bridge the gap. Because their thing was never, we're gonna have the beefiest console. Yeah, we're never gonna give you the beefiest this and that. That was never their model.
That's unfortunate.
Their thing was always, we're gonna understand gamers and try to reach gamers at a value place. You know what I'm saying? That's why they always try to be somewhere a little bit below in price between PlayStation and the Xbox, because we're innovating and we kind of want to reach more people. Again, we talking about the Asian market, all that type of stuff. The entry level is a little bit tougher over there versus here in a lot of places. And you know what I'm saying? In a lot of ways.
Right.
But I think they definitely create their own lane by trying to, we're going to innovate, but we're not going to try to compete completely with hardware, with Microsoft, which is it's a computer.
Don't do that.
Like, that's a company. Like, what do you mean?
They talked about buying them.
Like, come on, bro.
Had real conversations.
Yeah, so
that was a real conversation, but
I just think it's high time for a Switch. Do you think, and I know we need to move along to the next topic, but do you think that we could get some news about this Game Awards or some other, probably not the Game Awards. I wouldn't trust Nintendo to put it in the Game Awards.
I would. Yeah, like they're
Nintendo
so so gung ho on doing their own thing that they wouldn't even consider at least a teaser. Because that's what I was going to say. I was going to say at the very least a teaser, but they would do that with a random direct. I'm talking about random.
Yep.
With a random direct, and we probably see that E3 season next year. So
I can't wait to them, because they're behind. They need to do something and catch up.
Like, fight back, please, fight back,
bro.
Fight back, please.
They're holding their own IPs back. I think you're holding your own titles back.
You got so much. Well, with them going into like the multimedia market now, so
I mean,
it's being put to work. It's been those IPs are being put to work.
Yeah, but in other capacities. I'm talking about just like in gaming, like you holding the quality in the. And I ain't gonna say the quality.
Why don't we have a Star Fox game? That's all I'm saying.
That's a whole nother.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing. But I did just want to get y'all's just to put a pin in this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all want to see from the Switch 2 or Switch Pro or whatever it's called?
I say beefier hardware. That's what I want. Give me some beef. Because and this is to justify, is that when you come out with this new hardware, this ain't something to just bridge the gap. This has to be something for the future. You see what I'm saying? So don't give me something that's dated, in my opinion. Give me something that is, I can now play this for the next 5 to 10 years, which we already know technology is gonna move very fast. So give me something worthwhile. That's why I say beefier hardware. Because you're competing with some big boys. The landscape of mobile gaming is different.
Now.
It's different.
It's switched now.
It's a different world. They can lose this entire market. They could completely miss out on the next generation of mobile gaming.
Just on the Steam Deck. And like other companies are seeing that and they're like, oh, okay, this is a whole computer now.
Yeah, in your hand.
And
you can do a lot more with those other consoles too. I mean, those other handhelds.
Yeah, and also with the release of the new Steam Deck OLED,
yeah,
there's a terabyte option.
Like the Rogue Ally.
So it's like, bro,
give me more space, please.
1 terabyte is an option. The only thing that will keep people going back to this is the IP.
That's why the software has to sell it.
It has to
sell it, bro.
I don't want to be no Debbie Downer, bro. Like, cause just the innovation of that dual screen, that right there, that would get me to buy it. That would get me to buy it. But
Ivy,
like you said, you have to get back to the innovation, but what the software and the games. So.
what would you want to see out of it? What would you want to see out
Give
of
me
the new
more
Switch?
space to add more games.
Mm.
And make the controls a little bit thicker. Like make it to where my fingers ain't cramped up on the back of the Switch. Like
make it more comfortable for my hand.
Yeah, make it where we don't have to get a third party device.
Yeah,
yo,
you know what I'm saying? Because this is the design of the I keep on saying the Steam Deck. This is this design right here. This is the Steam Deck of like I got big grips on the back of it. Pause. Yeah,
but I do like the fact that I can play it on the TV with a controller in the
yes, that's always gonna be a
Switch
thing.
Deck.
That's always gonna be a thing. That's always gonna be.
But I would still rather have the
there's certain games
handheld, you know,
mm-hmm.
grips,
yeah, for sure,
better grips.
Yeah.
For sure.
And there's certain games that I think play better on handheld too versus docked. Like I like playing Pokemon in my hand. Like I normally play Pokemon when I'm like on the road. I'll have my Switch with me, and that's when I'll play Pokemon because I kind of don't. It feels weird playing Pokemon on the big screen because I'm used to playing it on a black and white. And then so it's like
covered up in the bed,
bruh. So it's like, what am I doing here? This is weird. All this screen space for Pokemon is weird. But anyway,
yeah, personal purpose. But yeah.
That's interesting. I can't wait to see what the Nintendo Switch come up with. But we got some other news.
Dive into Sony.
Let's switch pages. Sony out here doing their thing. Sister Ivy, you got some news to drop on us with The Last of Us.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So The Last of Us Part 2 is doing a remake. Well, remastered. Part 2. Okay. The Part 2 of Part 2. Okay.
We gonna get there. Yeah.
Okay. So it's coming to PS5 on January the 19th of next year.
Huh?
Yes, bro.
And
that's around the corner, fam.
It's coming quick.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And they're adding a whole lot of new stuff to it, to where it's kind of gonna be a whole new game, pretty much. To be honest. Let's see. They got new enhancements for the PS5. Let's see. Okay, so the enhancements. They're doing the improvements on the graphics. They output in 4K and
4K.
It's for the 5. It gotta be.
Fidelity mode.
Fidelity,
yeah.
Okay.
Fidelity mode.
Yeah. They're improving the loading times. That way you can get into the action quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they got full dual sense for the controller. And then they have a new roguelike survivor mode. It's called No Return. Now check this out. The deep combat via an entirely new mode. Survive as long as you can in each run as you choose your path through a series of randomized encounters. Play as a host of different unlockable characters, some never before playable in the Last of Us franchise, each with unique gameplay traits.
Hey man, I'm all for a good horror mode, baby. I'm all for a good horror mode.
Listen. Then you get variety of challenges, feature different foes, and memorable locations from throughout part 2.
Whoa. Is this the live service game that they've been wanting to make?
It could be.
Don't do that.
No.
Don't do that. Don't do
Is
that.
it?
Don't do that.
But I'm
think
just
so.
that's what came to my mind. Cause
No, I don't think so. Okay, so they got new ways to play. Lost levels. They have lost levels that lets you explore early development versions of 3 new levels not seen in the original.
Really?
You get new layout.
Okay, bro. They really trying to spice this thing up.
They spicing it.
Yeah. They're doing that. I mean,
You know what I'm saying? The lost files and all that. You
What
know what I'm
lost
talking
files
about?
and all that?
Yeah.
That may be a trend though.
It might. Hey, they should have did that to Tomb Raider.
Should have did that for Halo.
Yeah.
I wonder what other stuff in Halo that they didn't deliver that was in concept.
Hey man, you got it, bro.
They got they added some developer commentary to hear insights into part 2 development as you experience the game.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of that script? Them doing that with video
Developer
games?
commentary? That's new to me.
Like in game?
Yeah, it's gonna be in game.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I might like that.
This dude.
I might like that. Because like when I'm playing games like Destiny or you know what I'm saying, like Super Mario, when I'm just playing games in general, most times I will have a podcast going. So that's kind of that in a sense. But it's about the game. So if that's in game, that'll be dope.
They say it's gonna be in game, and then they got the music part where she can play the guitar. So you got live up to your musical potential with guitar free play, which includes new unlockable instruments, or take on the new speed run mode and post your best times.
That's pretty cool.
That's
so
cool,
speed running.
Bro.
Okay.
So this sounds like that they're just not just quality of life updates, but just
we're adding a lot of extra
we're
stuff.
We're just throwing everything at it to like you said earlier, justify the price. Because I'm pretty sure this is like, what's the price?
Yeah. Let's get into that because that's the interesting part.
Well, I got one. Then they got one more.
Go for it.
Play. They got brand new unlockable character and weapon skins for players to use for both Ellie and Abby.
Okay,
yeah, like that one right there is like, kind of like the bare minimum.
Yeah, that's cool.
But everything else is like the icing on the cake to me.
Yeah.
So
what's the pricing? Because I think that was the interesting part.
Okay, so those who already own the Last of Us Part 2 on PS4 will be able to upgrade to a digital version of The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered on PS5 for $10.
$10. I thought that was really interesting.
Save files will also be able to be imported into Part 2 Remastered.
Hey.
Yes.
$10.
Hey, that ain't bad.
That's not bad.
Especially if you haven't played the original PS4 version. So not only would you be able to just dive into that full price and get all of that, but if you already played it,
you can get the upgrade for $10. $9.99.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
I thought that was dope. And honestly, a lot of the criticism that I originally had when I first saw the post, when I saw how they're handling that, I was like, I can't say
Got
nothing.
it.
This is how you do it. I like this model. Because one of the criticisms was this game is not that old of a game. Does it deserve a remaster? Is it just a cash grab, right? But when you now tell me, okay, well, anybody who's already had it, you get it for $10. So that kind of eliminates that. And then you giving us all these other new features, these new things. Honestly, I can't be against it at this point because it's like $10.
Because I was coming in to kick their back in. I'm not gonna hold you.
Me too.
I was coming in here to kick their back in, but
because you're doing all these remakes, these, come on, Naughty Dog, all the stuff that you could be doing, and you're doing. These are the criticisms that I came into it when I first saw the argument.
I'm gonna play it.
But when I saw $10, I was like,
$10 with a horde mode. Like I said, but you can get me with a horde mode.
Bruh.
You can get me with a horde mode. Not gonna hold you. Hours upon hours of just slaying and shooting and killing zombies. I'm all in. I'm all in for this.
But what that inventory gonna do though? What they gonna do for that inventory? Well, they got different modes for that too.
Yeah.
Where you can have infinite everything pretty much. Just
hey
go
man,
through.
hey man. That's a hey.
I'm excited to see that.
I had nothing bad. I was like I said, I was really coming in here to kick their back in, but they got it.
Real talk, because I think I got the PS4 version, so I'll probably get that junk for $10, and I don't think I ever played it. So I'm still on the first one. The first one is a masterpiece.
It is.
The junk just kind of scared me, and I just was like, I got stuff to do. Like, I don't have time to be scared like this.
Stressful.
I got stuff to, like, come on, bro.
Stressful.
Not stressful, stressful.
So,
yeah, stressful.
I'm excited to see what they finna do.
Yes, sir.
I never played the second joint, so like I said, I can't say a whole lot of bad stuff about it. I'm excited. They got me. And I'm an Xbox stan. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say too much.
Good job, Sony. Good job.
They need it. They need it.
I'm not gonna give them that much props because it's still The Last of Us, bro. Like, come on, dog.
Where's what? They could be doing other stuff.
Come on.
But
this game is cool. Like, it's okay anyway.
It's there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna round it out with the last little small convo. Speaking of Sony,
give it to me.
We got the good and we got the bad. We got the joy and the sad. You know what I'm saying? This is Frankie Beverly and Maze. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know nothing about that, joy and pain, it's sunshine and rain. You know what I'm saying? Look, Knights of the Old Republic is a Star Wars game that
beloved Star Wars game.
Beloved, very beloved. That BioWare created back in the day. Yeah. Hater.
Hate. What's up with her? Man.
BioWare in their heyday, in their when they was rising to like the top, they created Knights of the Old Republic, an amazing game. It has a lot of turn-based elements, but it's also an RPG, but it's got a lot of story and depth and these characters and all this other stuff, right? All of that to give the context of Sony was picking this up and about to do a remake of this beloved game that I love. Again, I'm a stan. I love this game, KOTOR for short. Okay, they were going to pick this game up, and let me not say they were going to pick it up. Let me get the context. Embracer Group, a company under Embracer Group, has the license to create this game. Yes, and the thing is, a
company within a company.
Yeah, a company within a company. Yeah, and the thing about that is the history of this game, this remake, is the game has almost been passed around between different studios. It started with one studio that didn't go well with Disney because they weren't happy with the direction. It then gets passed to another studio. Yeah. Which now we're getting news from Jeff Grubb, who is a known if you're into gaming news and game media, just that name Jeff Grubb, you know that name,
know exactly who that is.
Yeah, so Jeff Grubb, according to him in one of his podcasts that he's been on, he said that this game is basically, there's nothing happening with this game right now.
Stop.
Yes.
So this is not confirmed?
It's not 100% confirmed. No, the game itself is confirmed. Yes. By Sony.
Okay,
but
yeah, we okay.
Jeff
we know
Grubb
that,
is saying that there's no real active development on this game going on. Which
I'm pretty sure he got some insight.
He has some insight to say that, to put his name on the line, to say that. That means that he has to know somebody who is telling him that. So I just want to kind of speculate just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all, again, she don't care about KOTOR. I don't think, I mean, you know how much KOTOR mean to me, but like KOTOR, KOTOR is like, this was before what's the game? Not Bioshock. Mass Effect. This was before Mass Effect. This was before Dragon Age. Like, this is when BioWare was kind of really finding its footing and becoming being that developer that was willing to do those things. Yes, this game had a huge impact on the gaming landscape. You know what I'm saying? And to see the fact that a couple of things, right? We have this game that's a remake that should be easy to remake because it's already been done. Like, the story is there. You just gotta give us the mechanics and all that stuff.
Just port it all, bro.
And even if it's not a port, give us at least, like, you don't have to create a new story.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could just,
most
of the game is done.
Yeah.
Just give us the mechanics of it updated. Right. Is what I'm trying to say. Like, give us that, because the half of the game has already been done. So for this to be in development hell, to me, is just like, it's sad.
Okay, question.
It's sad. And before, I wish I wish if I can make some decisions, I would say give this to my guys over here, Larian. Embracer, it's not an Embracer owned company, it's an independent company, but I wish this title got put in the hands of Larian, the people who made Baldur's Gate.
They can do no wrong.
They could take this on their shoulders, and because this is a huge IP, this is enormous. If they were to get their hands on this, this could be enormous.
Like, and with the added fact that, I keep saying this, nobody accounted for Baldur's Gate. Nobody. It was in beta and alpha stages or whatever for 2 years. Nobody counted them in. Everybody counted them out. Nobody saw that this game was gonna come through and stomp everybody. Nobody saw that. So with that being said, with the popularity that Larian has now, I'm pretty sure, I am almost positive that door is constantly being knocked on, and that phone has not stopped ringing. So people are probably like, hey, do this or do this, and like,
we'll partner with you on this, and we'll work with you on that. Why don't you, like, bruh?
Yeah, people, bro, the name Larian is hot now. It's hotter than fish grease. It's hotter than fish grease right now.
Yeah. Man,
So-
that's why I can't wait for this Game of the Year awards. Yo, when I put that Michael Jackson glove in the chat, y'all already know what I mean. Michael
Hey man,
Jackson.
just bring a Michael Jackson glove. Just
I'm
bring
just
it.
saying, bro.
Just bring it.
I
bro.
might have to buy one for that episode, bro.
Listen. Hey,
Look,
yo.
that's all. I mean, I definitely wanted to bring that up. I think it's sad that this giant IP is in this situation.
They had a trailer for it and everything, right?
Yes, but it was
I
a teaser.
remember.
It was a teaser.
The team.
Yeah, it was more of a teaser. But bro,
That was at a state of play like 2 years ago.
a long time ago, yeah. So they've been talking about this for a minute.
A minute.
Yeah.
I didn't know that Embracer Group was a
And
part of it though.
I think Sony needed this win.
Yeah.
Sony needed that to like that was a bro. I would buy a Sony to play Knights of the Old Republic because when it came out, it was an Xbox exclusive. Like originally, it was the Xbox. You had to have an Xbox to play it.
360.
So now it's, you know what I'm saying, PlayStation exclusive. Like, come on, bro. I'm there. I would buy a PlayStation for that.
If I was a betting man, I would bet big money that they was really holding off on that. That was their golden bullet right there. That was their golden ticket right there. To me.
What you talking about?
KOTOR. Or at least one of them.
Yeah.
Or at least one of them. Because
but we living in a time where games get revealed so much earlier than they're gonna come out. Like that's just the reality of video games now. Where
given like these development cycles and how these work conditions have been,
yeah.
Like,
but that's just because games are getting bigger though. Games are getting more detailed. They're getting harder to make. They're getting because there's more stuff going on. Now there's more up to date tools.
Yeah.
But players expect more than back then. You know what I'm saying? When it was just Super Mario running across the screen and you jump on a wall. You know what I'm saying? Like we're expecting a whole lot more complex stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
are we though? Are we?
Bro, we are. We're expecting drama. We're expecting to be engaged and entertained.
You right.
In a way that Super Mario don't gotta have a story, bro. Super Mario, I just run and jump.
Big dog. I just run and jump. And I have a blast. I'm having a blast right now.
Go save the chick from the monster who's clearly the bad man. Like, we don't need to explain his backstory because he's clearly the bad dude. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a baby daddy.
He's some. Why you always with the man? Come on, bro.
For sure.
But
you the only one with kids. Yeah. I was the only one with kids.
I mean, honestly, like I said, I think Sony definitely needed this win, but hopefully we get to see this game, bro, because I love this franchise.
Yeah,
I want to see it thrive and be what it can be because it set the groundwork for Mass Effect, for Dragon Age, which are games that went on to become huge. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of want to see this one happen. What's up?
Okay. Embracer Group has the rights to make it, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So and they were partnering with Sony and letting them do it like how does that work?
So the IP belongs to Disney. Okay. Embracer Group was the gaming company that was gonna do it. And they were gonna work with Sony for exclusivity. So it's gonna be an exclusive Sony title, which that means that Sony probably helped put some money in on the development on. You know what I'm saying? To making it exclusive, but it's not it's not like they made it in house. It's because
Gotcha.
Embracer is doing it.
Okay. So, with that being said, they can't Embracer Group can't just take it back and give it to somebody else. Can they do that?
I don't know about the terms of their deal.
Okay.
So that might not
They
be
had,
a
well,
thing.
well, yeah, you're right.
the
You're right.
people-
It would have to be a deal involved in order to.
The people who will probably do something like that will probably be somebody like probably the property, like Disney themselves will be like, we don't believe that y'all can deliver blah blah blah, or you know what I'm saying, like, because Disney owns the IP
for sure
of Star Wars, so they can just, they're the real people who make the decisions for Star Wars. If they say we don't believe that y'all can do X, Y, or Z, we'll just get another company to do it. That's where I think there is a possibility in some alternate universe where Larian gets a hand on this, but I don't think that's realistic.
and that's what. But that's
it's not
but that's
realistic
what,
though.
But that's,
it
but
could
that's what I
happen.
was getting. That's what I was getting at. Like, being that it's in development hell, they can take it back and give it to Larian. That's what I'm
If
saying.
I'm not mistaken, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So like the
Was it a
possibility,
spider?
the possibility is still out there in the stars. So I was just trying
I can't wait to see, man.
because like my history with KOTOR, one, I never played it. But one thing that I do with games I haven't played, but I've had an interest in playing them, as I watch the game movies. And that story is in fucking credible. So I'm like, bro, I was actually looking forward to this just to watch somebody else play it.
Especially in high resolutions,
bro,
with all of them
like,
story
yo,
beats.
I'm like, son.
Because back, bruh, at the time it was mind blowing, but compared to the graphics and stuff they can do today, bro, yo,
you blend that in with those amazing cutscenes that they were doing, bro. Hey, bro, I'm missing.
It's right there.
Out.
It's right there.
Yeah, come on, dog. So I'm right there with you. I want it to be made. I want it to be made, especially now, because like in the Star Wars universe, that shit. I mean, that stuff is canon, right? Knights of the Old Republic is canon.
I believe so. Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, like, hey, bro, it's a good.
And Darth Raven is amazing story, bro. It's an amazing story, G. Like, if they were to go there, it would be crazy bonkers. The storytelling is amazing, and it's
really good. It's really
amazing.
Good. It's really good. Like, I sat there for like 4. I sat in the bed for like 4 hours, like watching it. Like no lie.
Bro, imagine playing it and playing through it. Like, it's just like, what? I'm him. I'm really him.
I'm really him.
Like, yo,
listen, man. Listen, I enjoy myself.
I just need them to put some respect on their name. This is a major title. Let's get this right. But yeah, I'm not gonna keep belaboring that.
Yeah.
But
it's
like I said, joy and pain, happiness and rain, all that good stuff.
All that hate.
Star Wars is trash.
All that hate
is trash.
All that hate is not good for your skin.
Do you at least mess with you like Star Trek? You ain't a Trekkie either, are you? You ain't messing with it.
This right here, just romance anime. Just romance anime and manga.
Right. Like, you not a nerd. You a nerd too.
You a whole nerd.
It's all right.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. We embrace it.
I like my magic too. I like
embrace it all.
Action too. I like my, you know what I'm saying? People dying and cut up and blood and gore.
But not a lightsaber?
Nah.
You bugging.
There's weapons out there better than that.
You bugging.
It's some crazy. How many of them have you watched? Have you tried to watch? Have you tried to watch
what?
Star Wars?
I tried it. Didn't like it.
All right, everybody. That's Shag. You know what I'm saying? That's the hater. That's Scrap. I'm Dante. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying, man. We'll see y'all next week, man. She over tripping, bro. I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
Man,
I don't know
aside
what's
from
wrong with y'all.
hating Ivy, what you want to leave the people with? Let's give them something positive aside from
Hate of the day.
Star
That was
Wars
it.
hate.
That was the segment, bro. Hate of the day. Instead of word of the day, it's hate of the day.
I got my fun fact. Thank you very much.
Let's go. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Brother Dante,
Oh my God.
what you want to leave this week?
Oh my God. Wait.
It's on you, bro.
Cool. Hey man. If y'all follow the network, y'all know that I made my acting debut. You know what I'm saying? As Dante McMahon with the KOTOR Wrestling Podcast. You know what I'm saying? That's me. I'm the guy over there. I pay for everything. It all revolves around me. It's all me.
Are
Never
you kicking
them.
over things, bruh?
Dog, listen, bro.
I need at least one scene of you flipping something over, bruh. I don't care if it's a piece of paper, bruh. I need you to flip it, bro. Just
listen, bro. We have so much planned. I gave I've gave out fake contracts. I've given out fake checks, old checks that's not even valid anymore. All that, bro.
Scumbag.
We have a good storyline going on over there at the KOTOR Wrestling Podcast. So make sure y'all following over there, man. We have a lot going on over here at the Silent Heroes Network. It is it's definitely great to see all my guys and content creator mode, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Like it's good. It's dope. Make sure y'all follow us across all socials at The Silent Heroes Network. On Twitter, we're Silent Heroes Net, at Silent Heroes Net. But if you type in the search bar, The Silent Heroes Network, we'll pop up. We'll be right there waiting on you. And yeah, man. And we're finally working. We're getting the Silent Heroes, the Silent Heroes pod back up and running. We got some good things going on. It's gonna be fun. And we have a new show coming too, so y'all be on the lookout.
Look, y'all, we got a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline. Y'all just heard it. I'm excited. Look, I hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving. Hope you enjoy time with your fam. Appreciate y'all for tuning in for episode 15. Until we meet y'all again, it's your boy Scrappy BHZ. Shag out.
Shag out.